Oscar winner Nicolas Cage is one of Hollywood's most prolific and wide-ranging actors, taking on all kinds of characters from Army vets to angels. And in his new movie, Joe, he's an ex-con just trying to keep to himself and stay out of trouble until he meets a teenager who needs a friend. Take a look.
Follow this line of trees.
Yes, sir.
Close to a half-mile back to my truck. Juice hatchets are in the back.
Yes, sir.
You get yourself one, filled up with poison,
Yes,
come on back, same way you went out.
Yes, sir.
And don't get lost.
I won't.
Hey! You want to know how much you're getting paid?
Great to have Nicolas Cage back on GMA. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thanks for having me back.
You are getting all kinds of rave reviews for this movie. Time magazine says the movie just belongs to you and that you really just inhabit the role. What drew you to it?
Well, I had done some other kinds of movies, experimented with different styles of film performance. I call Western kabuki, a little larger than life, more Baroque. And I had taken a year off and I wanted to be very selective and try to find a character that I could invest all the wisdom from some of the mistakes I'd made in the past. Not have to act so much, not be more emotionally naked, not put things on top of performance, but take things off. And when I read the script, I immediately connected to it. I read the book twice. I flew out to Austin, Texas, and I met with David, and I was just so enthusiastic.
So is this character more like you than previous roles?
Well, it's interesting because when my wife saw the movie with me in Venice, she said, "Well, that's you." And I was like, wow, my wife thinks that's me. I guess that's as close as I've gotten to myself in a movie.
You also work with one of the greatest young actors right now, Ty Sheridan.
Amazing. His silences are sometimes even more profound than his dialogue, and his dialogue is profound. He takes his time with it, you know, and there's nothing affected.
It's hard to be that patient when you're young.
He's just hit the ground running. Every movie he's done has had poetic merit, you know, and he's just on it.
I don't know if we have the footage of this right here, but I understand you had to do some snake handling.
Oh my gosh!
And they were real poisonous snakes.
Yes, yeah. Well, it was a venomous cottonmouth snake. I could have died, but I'm one of those people that relaxes when he does stunts. It was a big scene, and the adrenaline was going in the wrong direction. I asked David if he would let me hold the snake. I never picked up a venomous snake before in my life, and he said, "You promised me."
That was the first time?
First time. I saw a picture in a book of how you hold a venomous snake, and he said, "You promised me you won't die," and I said, "I promise," and so, all right, let's do it. I had to pick it up and hold it in such a way that the snake wouldn't spit venom in Ty's face, and then I had to toss it gently, because I liked the snake, but I didn't want him to reverse himself and bite me on the neck and kill me in the middle of the shot.
Well, I'm glad you kept your promise and didn't die in the middle of the shot. I'm happy for that. Got a lot of questions in on social media. One comes from Nurid Zur, and wants to know if do you think about directing again?
I directed one movie with James Franco. I'm very proud of the movie. I'm very proud of his performance in that movie. And yes, I would like to direct another movie if the right script came along. You need time. You need a good year of your life. And if I have it, I'll do it.
Great. And we were just talking, you might be doing a political movie coming up?
The Runner, a terrific movie, sort of a watershed of the things that can happen to politicians like Elliot Spitzer or Bill Clinton and Marion Barry, and I think it's relevant, so I'm excited about that.
Looking forward to that. Nicolas Cage, thanks very much. Congratulations on Joe. It opens in a lot of theaters today and is also available on iTunes and on demand.